Now again, this file folder here, this is my original folder from I downloaded my cards. This is my weddings folder. Open this up. This is my catalog folder for Cabo wedding, X and Y bride and groom, however you want to label it. Inside there you're going to have the previews and your Lightroom catalog. These are two working files while Lightroom is open. Once you close Lightroom, these two will disappear. So now I have a folder within this folder for each bride and groom called raw files right here. Double click on that, you'll see the raw files that I've imported from my cards. I'll go ahead and close this and go back over to Lightroom now. It's still building the previews, but I'll kind of open one up here and just tinker with it. Double click. I'm still in library view. You can hit G or just click down here on this grid icon in the bottom left. That'll bring it back to the grid view, the thumbnail view, where you can see all the photos. If I want to work on this photo, you can hit develop, or you can, shortcut key is D on the keyboard. It's loading that photo for me. Alright. I'm just going to tinker with it just a little bit, mess with the white balance. Nothing too much here, just wanted to go over the file structure mostly. So now that I've got my edit done, I'll go back to library mode here. Now I know y'all are exporting JPEGs and trying to re-import those into Lightroom. I'll show you the simplest way for that. So with my photo selected, I can go ahead and choose all of them if I want. Since it's still building the previews, it's almost done, it's not going to hurt anything. Click on export down at the bottom left here. I'm going to tell it a specific folder to go to. So back on desktop, go to my weddings, Cabo wedding, there we go, new folder, JPEG files. So now I have a new folder called JPEG files in my Lightroom catalog folder with my raw files. Hit choose, verify it right here, desktop, weddings, Cabo wedding, JPEG files. Put in subfolder, I'm going to turn that off. Format, JPEG. For now, I'm just going to turn the quality down. Long edge, 1800 pixels. If you just want to do full res, let's see. Oh, well, if you want to do full res, just turn off resize to fit. I'm going to turn sharpening off for now. And then I'm going to hit export. So up here at the top left, you'll see that it's exporting my 8 JPEG files. And as soon as that's done, I'll show you how to re-import those back in. For now, I'll go ahead and hide this and show you where it's putting the files. We'll double click on weddings, Cabo weddings. Now I have a folder with my raw files, and it's automatically creating a folder right here with my JPEG files. And here might appear in a second. Now we'll close this. Let's go back to Lightroom. We'll wait for these to finish exporting. And Lightroom's a very powerful and easy to use program once you just take the time to learn it. I pretty much don't even use Photoshop anymore. I do most of my retouches in Lightroom. Alright, so now the export is done. Now we're going to re-import those JPEG files. So go down here to your left, click on import. On desktop, we're going to go to my weddings folder. under Cabo Wedding. This is the new catalog we're working in. RAW files are here, JPEG files are here. Now the JPEG files have been exported, but in order to see them in the catalog, you have to re-import them. You have to import them so they'll know that they're there. So just double click on this folder. Here are my JPEG files. Make sure they're all listed here. We're going to go choose. Now right now on this one, we're file handling. You don't want to move the photos. All you want to do is add photos to catalog without moving. So turn that off. It's going to add them as is under a folder called JPEG files. Tells me I have 8 files. That's correct. I'll leave this checked again. Initial previews. I'm not going to be doing any more edits on these. So these I can just turn it down to minimal. Develop settings none, metadata none, import. Real fast, it didn't render any previews. On your left here, you have JPEG files and RAW files now. So you can click on the RAW file folder here, you can work with the RAW files. If you click on JPEG files, you'll be working on the JPEG files. And that's pretty much it on folder structure. If you have any questions, just let me know.